The first time that I've seen like I had a threesome and a girl used a strap-on the next girl, I was like
I've never seen that in person.
Seeing it in person,
I've never had a threesome. Yeah,
is crazy, and like it's funny to watch women feel the power of having a penis, because the girl who had the strap-on, her mood just like changed. She was just like, yeah, you like this? Yeah. I'm like, oh, whoa, you guys are going at it. Woohoo!
Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of The Square Room. I'm Joe.
I'm Des.
And I have a bone to pick.
With me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Listen.
A good bone or a bad bone?
Bad.
Okay.
When someone says they have a bone to pick, it's not a good thing.
Okay. You're right.
But like, we're supposed to be like here, you and I, in this square room together. Okay. Mm-hmm. When someone goes against my boy, I have your back. Remember when Kayla tried to come for you? I said, not too much. Not too much on my friend. Like, express yourself, but you out here supporting the enemy. Imagine my surprise. Picture this.
Okay.
Scrolling through Instagram one day.
Scrolling. Did
I screenshot it? I hope I did. So scrolling, doing my thing, seeing what's what.
On Instagram.
On Instagram.
Yeah, obviously I'm trying to beat you to the story, but I can't.
I know. I can hear the gears turning. Oh, here it is. Okay. And someone that I follow, someone that we both follow, a reel, I don't think they posted it. I think they were tagged in it or like a co-post situation.
Okay.
But I see you out here liking and supporting, and I'm like, ooh, this person did me dirty. Well, they didn't do me dirty, but they disrespected me. And I'm like, Des, you can't be out here supporting.
Yeah, that's weird because I don't like anything
that are disrespecting. Oh, but I got the receipts. Before I even show you everything, liked by Desi D18. So let's rewind. Mm-hmm. This
individual
guy.
Okay.
It's a male. I can't say man. I don't want to say boy. I don't want to be disrespectful. But this guy, we were cool. Like, I don't know him that well. But randomly, like, we had a few interactions over the past, like, 6 months, 5 months, whatever, right? But, like, before that, I hadn't seen him in years. So, like, But he randomly, out of the blue, a couple weeks ago, DMs me on Instagram and says, howdy, ma'am, with a little smiley face. So, all right, DM him back. Howdy, sir, with a little yeehaw, cowboy, whatever. Now, I know you usually say, I entertain things too long. But all I said was, howdy, sir. Guess what this individual said back?
I don't know, because I don't know who the individual is.
Just take a wild guess as to what a fuckboy would say.
When can I see you?
I said, howdy, sir. He said, that's daddy to you. LOL, JK.
I don't know who this is.
JK.
I don't know who this is.
And I was like, okay. And then before I could even, like, say anything else...
No. Now I need to know. Like, I need to see the post now.
He was like, "Oh, can you please text me?" And he gives me his number.
No, I can't.
So I was like, "That's weird. Like, what do you need to say to me via text that you can't just DM
Nothing.
me?"
I just will have your number.
I guess, but I was like, "All right." The only reason I did it was because the daddy thing. I was like, "Bitch."
You should have.
But there was an immediate JK, and I'm like,
no,
I know.
Okay.
But in my head, I was like, okay, like, maybe you drew it back in. Like,
nah.
So text me, and I think it was like for the very next day. Like say like we're texting on a Wednesday, like he's inviting me out on a Thursday. And he was like, "Hey, like I have a basketball game tomorrow." And look, you're racking your brain. You're like, he was like, "I have a basketball game tomorrow and I wanted to know if you wanted to come." And I was like, "Okay." Well, not okay to the invite, but like,
oh, okay, this is weird.
I was like, is this like a big deal? Is it like a final game? Like
no, it's not.
we don't hang out.
I just want you to watch me play.
Yeah. And I was like, well, I think I'm working. We were actually recording that day. And I was like, I don't think I'm going to be free. He was like, oh, even in the evening? I'm like, nah, like I'm going to be busy. But thanks for the invite. He was like, oh, like, are you sure? Like I could pick you up. I was like, like timing wise, like nah, like it can't work, but like hope you have a good game, da 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 da. And he was like, oh, okay. And then like I made like he said something about like, oh man, like whatever, like leaving me, like not coming to support, leaving me high and dry, so some little comment like that. And I was like, oh well, that's what you get when you give someone a last minute invitation. I'm like, you had to have known about this game before 24 hours ahead of time. And he was like, oh yeah, like he answered back sarcastically, whatever. And then, okay, like, just let it die. Do you think you know who it is?
No, not a fucking clue. Not a fucking clue.
So it's like, all right, like, he kind of just let it die.
Basketball?
Mm-hmm.
The fuck?
And, and then he said something so out of pocket. I did not text back. I learned. I'm like, you got the one shot with the that's daddy to you. Mm-hmm. I'm not thing. But then he goes, I wonder how your head game is.
Joe, who's this?
Out of nowhere. Out of nowhere.
I must have liked this by accident.
You know this person.
Like, I personally know this person?
Mm-hmm.
We're friends?
I don't know how close you guys are, but you know him. So imagine my surprise now when a couple weeks later, when this is the last impression this man has left me, and I see
let's be aware that
bestie.
Let's be aware.
Desi
I did not
D.
know about this until now.
Let's
be aware.
You should know. You should just know.
Because we're here.
That's what I'm saying. When a man disrespects me, he disrespects us.
Who is this? Because that was pathetic.
This was the post. It's a screenshot.
You know what's so crazy?
What?
That crossed my mind.
This was the post.
No, that's
and
so
Desi
crazy.
D liked it, and I am offended, and we have problems.
It is so funny you say that, because while you're telling the story, I'm like, Instagram, basketball? I'm like...
Someone that we both know.
There's only a few people that I would like their post, especially...
Why this one? You don't even, to my knowledge, you guys aren't even boys like that.
No, we're not. I was more friends with his brother than him.
Okay.
Yeah, he just plays on the same basketball team that a guy that I went to school with plays on, like in an adult league kind of thing.
You know, I've talked about his brother on this podcast. One of my stories. You know that, right? Or no?
No, I didn't know that until now.
You didn't know?
No. Which story?
It's so funny because someone also sent me this. Someone who watches a podcast.
Not to sit on my face.
Oh God!
Okay.
Oh no! Not like that. Someone sent me because they were like listening to the stories and whatever.
And you know why it also popped in my head?
Oh,
because you said you saw, you spoke to them 6 months ago, or like roughly.
Yeah.
And that's what popped in my yeah.
So okay, so a different like completely not even like fifth party viewer, because of what we talked about, they sent me this like meme, and it's like, I send you a reel, you send me a reel, we're in a relationship.
That's clever.
That's the brother.
The back and forth.
The reels.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The one that sent you the one first,
mm-hmm.
and was like, if somebody sends you this, so both of them are just. Oh my God.
And I just feel like nothing against the brother. The
real one.
Yeah. But this one, don't come at me like that. Don't come at me like that. And I know why. I think I know why he felt like he could. Because I know that I can be very friendly. Like, especially if I'm drinking.
Enough for you to randomly talk about my head?
Oh, no, not that much. But, like, I just feel like, you know what I mean?
No, I don't.
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know either.
It wouldn't be the first out-of-pocket thing a man has said to me out of
Absolutely
nowhere.
not.
And it probably won't be the last. It
definitely won't be the last.
I'd love for it to be, but...
It won't be. Really? That's so crazy. Like, the name crossed my mind.
And then I didn't respond to that, and he didn't say anything.
Because there's not...
Because...
like...
Yeah.
What is there to say?
And that's
you can't apologize. You can't take it back.
When I saw that message, I was like, "This is what you fucking get, Joe, for entertaining."
Fact.
From he said, "Daddy," that's daddy to you. Because I thought, okay, we're howdy, man, howdy, sir. Like I didn't.
So where did daddy come from?
But then he immediately was like, "LOL, JK," like, and then he was like, "Oh, like, can you text me?" So I was like, "Okay." Like, I was kind of like side-eyeing it. But I was like, all right, let me see. And then I'm like, this is why you don't fucking see. Curiosity killed the cat, you know?
Yeah, I'm confused on why you texted him. That's where I'm stuck.
Oh, I texted him from my second phone.
But that's still a gateway to have your number.
Yeah.
Hey, can you text me? Like, what?
But it's also because of my connection to this person. Why I'm just like, you can't be that bad.
Yes, you can.
We are connected by some people who
You started off rough. I can't get back from that.
Yeah. Anyways, so I'm gonna need you to take back that.
No, I will. I will
I'm gonna need
unfollow.
you to snatch it back. Because I was like, the fuck? Desi D? Couldn't be my Desi D.
I seen a video of him playing and like clips. Was that the video? Or?
It was like a video, yeah.
Yeah, and like I like the trash talking he was doing in it.
Yeah? You like the way he talked to me too? You like the way he talks to women, Des? Supposed to be one of your best friends. You like the way he talks to me? Nah, tell me. Do you or do you not support this man?
No, Are you
going to be calling him daddy? Because I'm not.
I don't support the timing of when he told you these things.
What do you mean the timing?
Like, it was too early for that. Like, it's daddy to you. That was the second thing you said to me, sir.
First of all, well, in that particular conversation, but we hadn't talked in like months.
That's what I'm saying.
But also,
like, later on, if we get there and you said that, I wouldn't be like, what you said is the issue.
To be honest, even if the situation, don't laugh.
Joe, stop.
Because
I understand. Just leave it there.
No, it needs to be said. Because if I was interested, that would have made me be like, ick. Yuck. And then, if I still gave it a entertain, and he said the like your head game.
You know why? I'm trying to think. Not why he said what he said, but why he felt like he could is at the 6 months ago.
The event
when he ran into you. You asked questions, right? As a guy, right?
We were catching up. We were drinking together.
No. I don't ask you the
drink.
questions that I want to know. I ask other people the questions I want to know. As a guy, I'm not going to come up to you and be like, are you here by yourself? No. But I will be like, yo, is she single? And then, people will give you the information you want. Now.
But after that event, I saw him one other time. Another party. Mm-hmm. And it was cool.
All right. And
nothing.
Exactly. So now I'm going to message you. Well, not me. I wouldn't have said all that shit.
But it was like.
One, I know you probably talking
to somebody.
Another
like 2-3 months later, this.
Because maybe you popped up on the timeline and you said, oh shit.
No. I don't know.
And
I don't care.
Yep. And the fact that, like, to him, the go-ahead was, oh, she texted me.
I didn't text. I responded.
To the text.
Yeah. Oh. I thought you meant like I reached out
this
first.
This is where you can't pick up on cues.
No, because genuinely in my head I'm like, why does it need to be a text? Like,
exactly. What? That should have gave you everything you needed to know, Joe, for someone who's not interested.
I guess.
This is the little areas where men get in trouble when he's like, what? She just wanted directions.
Are you saying I'm dumb like a man?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
That's probably the worst thing you've ever said to me.
Absolutely.
That's insulting.
Absolutely. The same way we were talking about my son.
But men know.
Honestly,
I didn't know.
Most of the time, yes, we know. But there's sometimes we really
Am I wrong?
Absolutely.
For forgiving the daddy comment?
Absolutely.
I don't think I'm wrong. I think I'm naive. I think I'm stupid
you're
as
wrong.
hell.
You're wrong.
But I'm not wrong to want to see the best in people. First of all, not you trying to flip the script and call me wrong. You're wrong, okay? You.
You're wrong. If you're dating a guy and some girl that he happens to kind of know DM'd him and said something weird like that, you would have been like, sir, that was your cue to end everything there. Don't even respond to her after that.
I don't think I would be upset by that because, like, I would be
you'd be like, ew, that's weird. Like, why would you even reply? That's weird.
I did find it weird.
Because it is very fucking weird.
Yeah, because I don't know. Has anyone done that?
It's weird. You're trying to show, like, a masculine, like, dom side, but ew. That's not the time. Like, we're ew. What did you think that was going to do for me?
I'm assuming maybe it was like, you know, when people like throw things out there and test the waters to see how the person responds. So it's like, he's like, oh yeah, I'm just kidding. But like, if I had been like, okay, daddy from now on, like, or something, like, you know what I mean?
Joe,
what?
The second thing that leaves his keyboard is that's problematic. That is a man who hits women.
I'm not going to make those assumptions. That's a crazy.
I definitely will make those assumptions.
He gives you that vibe?
Yes. Buddy, we barely know each other and you're talking about come to your game.
Literally, howdy, ma'am. That was at like 6 p.m. At 11 p.m., I said, howdy, sir. And I put the cowboy emoji.
Yeah. Respectfully. Daddy
to you. Jokes. Text me, please, and thank you. Phone number. I didn't say anything else. Well, I texted and it was from my other phone, but I probably said something like,
I would open that and close it back.
I did wait for a sec because I was like,
text you for what?
Yeah. I was curious. And then I realized that I shouldn't have been curious.
Exactly.
I realized that I just think, honestly,
that's like most men.
I need to start being more mean to men.
It's not mean.
Yeah, you do.
It's not mean.
Yeah, it is.
I don't think it's mean. I have a question. A girl once called me shallow.
Okay.
But her terminology of what shallow was, I'm like, buddy.
What was the context?
So she was saying like, Des, you would not hypothetically, but whatever, hypothetically sleep with, you don't care what a girl looks like. And I said, no, if I like the personality, I like the personality. And she's like, it's because you're shallow. You don't care what they look like. And I'm like, that makes you shallow if you're basing it off of their looks.
Yeah, I think she's a little... Yeah, I don't think she's using...
shallow correctly.
Right. I think what she's trying to say is, you know, it's like, oh, a man will fuck anything. But that's not shallow. That's just like low standards. I'm not saying that's what you have.
No. Yes,
I'm saying that's what she was trying to imply. Like,
but even if she was implying that, you would still be wrong because I said it's not based off of their looks.
Right, it's based off of the personality. But I'm assuming that's what she's getting at. Like, oh, like a man doesn't care if she's hot or if she's the fucking dump truck, you know?
Which is a good thing, no?
It's a bad thing if, like, you're just trying to get your dick wet by any means possible.
Why? Dump trucks need their...
love to
fixing too. Yeah, like
not fix.
Fixing. I'm gonna call it a fixing. A little itch, you know.
Ugh. But yeah. No, not shallow.
Okay.
Shallow's not the right term.
I've actually been meaning to ask you that, but I completely forgot. This actually happened years ago, and I was so pissed.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I'm like, that's not shallow. How does that make me shallow?
You've been moving through your life thinking that you're shallow.
Absolutely.
I don't want to be shallow. I want to be a good man.
I want to be the deep end.
We're gonna move on.
Haters are gonna hate.
I found this thing on like this like artist page, and they drew illustrations of what they would, I guess, assume the kinks, the secret kinks of different Disney characters are.
Okay.
So they did the Disney like main characters, some villains, and their little sidekicks. Which one would you like me to start with?
Let's go with villains.
Villains, okay. So Ursula from The Little Mermaid,
the octopus lady.
Yes.
Gotcha.
They think that she would be really into like femdom.
Absolutely.
And it says like, will devour you while whispering dark promises in your ear. And then like they have a little illustration and she's saying, you poor unfortunate soul. Because you know that song. Yeah. And I'm like, that I can see that. Sense. Because her tentacles kind of look like leather, like black leather. Yeah. She's super mean, like, you know. So Scar, speaking of mean, is a mean dom. Calls you pathetic. Makes you want to thank him for it. And they have him quoted saying like, oh, you don't seem to understand your place. Allow me to remind you.
Okay.
Which, once he became Scar, I could see that.
Taka
would never.
Taka could never.
Taka would never, could never, should never. But Scar? But not Scar and Mufasa, because he was still a little bitch.
Yeah.
But like the Scar that we know from The Lion King. Yeah. The evil queen from Snow White. The one who gave her the apple.
The apple girl.
A worship kink. Someone who demands constant praise and adoration. Mm-hmm. Say it again. Tell me I'm the fairest of them all. Like she was constant. That poor mirror was like, bitch, please.
How many times do you want me to tell you it ain't you?
So I can agree with that. Yeah. Captain Hook, bondage kink. Will bind your body while unraveling your resistance. And they have him quoting saying, struggle all you want, darling. It only makes the ropes tighter. Because I think he tied up Peter Pan.
He did.
Yeah.
No, well, that's what, yeah.
Peter Pan was a child? A man?
He was a man-child. Oh. He just didn't want to grow up ever.
But he technically
was a grown-ass man.
It was just in the head.
He was a child.
Sick.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jumping into kids' windows and taking them.
And shit. Yeah. Imagine I'm feeding you ice cream.
Did he say that?
They imagined a whole feast and they had a food fight with imaginary food.
Oh, sounds like a little baby.
It's, yeah. Yeah, it does.
Maleficent.
That's the horns.
Yes.
Okay.
Sensory play and edging. It says takes her a long time and loves to prick you. You will not come until I say you can. Because Maleficent is
Rumpelstiltskin thing?
No, was it Maleficent from Sleeping Beauty? Like
there you go. Yeah.
Rumpelstiltskin.
Where's Rumpelstiltskin from?
That whole different. Like I'm pretty sure that's Disney, but well, I don't know. I just think of the one from Shrek. But like, there's a story of Rumpelstiltskin.
It didn't have to do with the needle still.
I don't know.
Yeah,
is he?
And he was in jail, and he created the needle thing that pricked the.
Okay, now we're gonna just pop on over to good old Google.
Still Google help.
Where is he from? Originally published in 1812.
So you know it's racist.
He is a mysterious gnome-like man who spins straw into gold for the benefit of a beautiful miller's daughter in exchange for her future firstborn child.
Jesus Christ, I'm so off.
The little man reappears to demand his payment when the young woman, now the queen, bears her first child.
But she didn't want to give it to him.
Why does Rumpelstiltskin want babies? He doesn't state explicitly why he wants a baby. Like, yeah.
Didn't he put her to sleep or prick somebody? Or put a curse on her?
So, Rumpelstiltskin, story. Is he in the Sleeping Beauty
I'm pretty
story?
sure he's the reason with the prick.
He is a prick by the sound of
Absolutely.
this. Okay, is Rumpelstiltskin...
That's why people go around saying, I want your firstborn.
In Sleeping Beauty. No, he's not a character in Sleeping Beauty. So I believe Sleeping Beauty, like, a curse was just put on her and she fell asleep and only true love's kiss would wake her up. So he's a different creep. Not the creep that's making out with fucking seemingly dead chicks in the woods.
Sleeping Beauty.
Yeah. She's a princess.
The one with the gnomes.
No, that's Snow White.
That's the apple.
Yes.
Sleeping Beauty pricked her finger and fell asleep.
Right, but not...
Only true love, but not Rumpelstiltskin prick.
No.
Got it. Okay. I always thought they were the same.
No. Oh, God, now my thing closed.
All these damn pricks.
Right? I'm going to be watching. You better go and unlike that post. How dare you? Jafar from
Aladdin.
Mind control fetish. Has you constantly under his control. You don't need to think, pussycat. Just listen to my voice. I don't really remember him that much.
Really?
No.
He had the staff that turned into the
No.
snake?
And they have a little picture. Like, I know him, but, like, I don't really know. Like, the story of Aladdin is, like,
and the bird.
fuzzy.
The bird was his to begin with.
Okay.
That little talking parrot was his.
Right.
And he wanted to... The princess fell in love with Aladdin when she thought he was a rich man. But Jafar wanted the kingdom for himself. He wanted the kingdom to, like, go to war with the next place.
Okay.
And the princess was like, no. So he wanted the lamp.
The genie.
Yeah, but Aladdin, he sent Aladdin in there.
Because he was a thief.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you're going to go get it, but you'll die in the process. And I'll take it from you. Or I'll just kill you and take it. So Aladdin took it, but he didn't realize it was Aladdin that took it. So when Aladdin did get it and became this prince, he was like, something's up with you, sir.
Okay.
And then he tried to have Aladdin killed and get the
Okay,
lamp.
I get the mind control. Like, he wants you to listen to what he says.
And he had a little staff that you would look at, and he tricked the princess's dad.
Okay. Hades from Hercules, the blue guy with the flame.
Greek mythology.
Sadomasochism.
Absolutely.
Punishment with a side of sarcastic charm. We dance, we kiss, we schmooze, we carry on, and then I make you scream. So those are the only villains that they did.
I agree with all of them except for Scar. Side characters.
Side character. Oh, you want to save the mains for last? Okay. So the first one is Lumiere.
Who the fuck is that?
The candle from Beauty and the Beast.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Wax play and threesomes. I mean, come on. Wax play, he has 2 arms. He has 3 lights. So one in his head and each hand.
But I think in it, he was also flirting with a lot of the other candlestick ladies.
I mean, he's just a Frenchman. Maybe that's just his
je
ne sais quoi, you know? But yeah, always setting the mood and inviting company. Be our guest. Be our guest, you know, with benefits. It says that. I didn't put that in. Sebastian from The Little Mermaid.
The little fishy. Crab.
Yes. But is he a crab or a lobster? He looks like a lobster,
crab.
but he's supposed to be a crab.
He's a crab.
But he looks...
Because he's like this. Lobsters are long.
I guess. But he looks kind of lobstery. Like, yeah. Neurotic, soft dom. Wants control, but overthinks everything.
Okay. Was that your phone?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
What?
I'm like, is that a doorbell? Like, what the fuck?
No, it's it's literally spam.
Okay.
It's spam. It's people pissing me off. Like people I don't know, just like message like spam. Yeah, and they have him like quoted being like, "This is not how we practiced it." And I swear they wrote it like that. It's not me. Olaf, the snowman from Frozen. Mm-hmm. Temperature play and a cuddle kink. And they have him being like, did someone say cuddle puddle? But he's like melting. Oh, so like funny. he likes it, but like it's only so much because then he'll die.
That makes sense.
Genie from Aladdin.
Oh God.
Role play and service kink.
Yeah.
The master of role play and the servant of your desires.
Of course.
You ain't never had a friend like me. Your wish is my command. You know, that one makes sense.
Yeah.
And then Abu, the little monkey.
Aladdin's monkey.
Yeah. This one actually reminds me of Saintless.
Okay.
Because it was my first time like hearing about this through him, but the greedy brat sub. So we'll steal your snacks, trouble in the streets, and a brat in the sheets. Like, you know, like little attitude,
Yeah.
like that's it for the sidekicks.
Sidekicks. Okay.
I got it.
Yeah, okay.
No, I got it.
No, thanks. No, it's cool. Yeah, main characters now.
Okay, Mickey Mouse.
Oh, God. How did I know he was going to be on this?
You have to. Main Disney characters,
Jesus
come on.
Christ.
Praise kink.
Woo-hoo!
Making domination motivational. Oh, boy. You're doing so good.
Yep.
Like, you know? Yeah. And you know what? I would like that. Like, tell me I'm doing a good job, Mickey. I just don't like the voice. Like, can we put a little bass in that? A little, like a...
It's not kid-friendly.
Get him a lozenge? Imagine you have someone who's like your perfect sexual partner and they come at you with that voice. What?
I actually seen a reel today of a woman's husband was doing the voice, the Mickey voice.
Okay.
And he was like telling her like, okay, like take off your clothes. Let's do this now. And she's like, I've never been drier in my life.
Yes. Yeah. Of course.
And like, it's crazy that you say it now, but like, it would be so perfect. I was going to show you, but I'm like, it's not that funny.
If she...
Wow, I'm so mad.
What?
I don't think I saved it. That's going to piss me off.
Probably not,
It was so good.
Okay, so Minnie Mouse.
Okay.
Bratty sub.
Ugh.
Teases just enough to make you crazy. She's like, oops, did I break a rule? What are you going to do about it? That one I'm just kind of like, okay. Like, I guess I could see it, but I feel like it's very generic. Like, I don't think it's as
specific
tailored
as the other
to her
one.
person. Yeah. Goofy, an enthusiastic sub, clumsy but eager to please. Gosh, did I do it right? I'm like, yeah, that's Goofy. I love Goofy. Donald Duck.
Oh my God.
Degradation kink. Constantly mad and low-key into humiliation. I guess I can kind of see it. I feel like he gets like flustered and like embarrassed easily, and then he just gets like pissed. Yeah. And they have him saying, go ahead and say it. Tell me I'm a worthless little duck.
Jesus Christ.
And then the last one is our girl Daisy Duck, strict dom. So they have her saying, careful, you're starting to ruffle my feathers.
Yeah.
Keep pushing and I'll make sure you regret it.
Yeah, that makes
And
sense.
I feel like that makes sense with her and Donald.
Yeah.
And then I guess, well, they didn't say that Mickey is praise king making domination motivational. So yeah, he could be doming Minnie.
But he just makes it motivational.
Yeah, but if she's bratty and he I feel like he's too nice.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
Together.
But yeah. I thought it was cool. Like that someone like took the time to do that shit. I'm like, I
took
couldn't
the
be
time
me.
to sexualize kid stuff. Cool.
Moving on. Jesus.
Oh, phooey.
I'm going to read you some text messages.
Oh my God.
It's a girl who's trying to break up with her boyfriend.
Jeez, I hate when I hear trying to.
But I'm trying to remember. There's an age gap. She's younger.
And he's older.
Yeah. I want to say, it might say in the text messages, but she's like 16 or so, maybe 17.
16,
and he's like 22 or something.
Okay.
So the reason I don't think it's a breakup. What she said was, before the text messages start, was that every single time they link up, he wants to have sex and like do sexual stuff. And her point was that she brought up to him was like, I don't want to have sex every single time we see each other. Like sometimes I just want to spend time. Mm-hmm. He says, oh, so you just never want to ever again? She's like, no, but I feel like every time we hang out, you expect me to get you off, and I don't always want to. Like, I just want to chill sometimes. Yes, I love being with you, but it's starting to feel like an obligation instead of something we both enjoy. He says, so what, you don't care about me or my needs? She said, that's literally not what I said. I just don't think it should be an expectation for every time we're together. I just want to hang out with you and not feel like I have to do that. He says, Who said you have to? You're making it sound like I'm forcing you or something. You choose to do that for me. You can say no anytime. It's not like I have a gun to your head. She said, I know I can say no, but it's just awkward for me. And it's not like I hate it. I just don't want to every time. I really don't choose to do it either. You just kind of assume. And once we start kissing, that's me saying yes to doing more. You don't really ask. You just kind of put my hand there. And I feel like once things get that far, it's weird for me to back out of it, and you'll get mad at me for teasing you. That's why I'm telling you right now, for you to not expect it from me every time we're together, so I don't have to be in that situation where I have to say no. He says, so I'm some kind of monster for wanting to be close to my own girlfriend? Crying face. Do you even like me? Because it's starting to seem like you don't. Skull. This is actually insane, bro. You're acting like I force you or something when literally all guys expect that from their girlfriend. She said, I'm not doing that. He said, you are, but it's okay. I guess I'm just some terrible person for wanting intimacy in my relationship. My bad. She says, Jaden, what? He says, nah, and what the fuck you mean it's awkward for you? And he put that in like quotations. Imagine how I feel right now. You're making me feel disgusting for something that's supposed to be natural in a relationship. And the way you said, you just put my hand there, like, N-word, I didn't know I had to get a whole contract signed first. I genuinely thought you were into it, and I didn't think it was a problem until now. She said, I'm sorry for saying it like that, but you're just not understanding what I'm saying. You're not disgusting, and I didn't even imply that. I just don't want to do it every time. He said, okay, but what the fuck am I supposed to do now? What the fuck am I even supposed to do now? Overthink every time we kiss? Like some, oh wait, let me triple check that my own girlfriend wants to do this shit? She said, no, I'm not saying that. He said, then the fuck are you saying? Just saying, if you were actually uncomfortable, you could have told me sooner instead of making me feel like a complete idiot right now. And she said, I wasn't saying I was uncomfortable, just that I don't want it to happen every time. He said, so I'm just supposed to sit here and be okay with my own girlfriend not wanting to make me feel good? Crazy. She says, I do sometimes. I just don't want it to be every single time. It's literally exhausting. He says, laugh my ass off. Okay, so now it's a chore for you to suck my dick. All right, got it. She said, I didn't say that. Oh my God. It's just that like I'm not getting anything back from it. He says, you're 16, N-word. It's just weird for me to reciprocate. Like I told you I would though. She said, okay. So yeah, she's 16, like I thought. He says, you think I want to touch you now though, after you implied I'm some disgusting creep? She says, when did I imply that? He said, you basically just said I forced you into that shit. She says, I never said that, Jaden. He says, nah, whatever. You clearly don't care about me or what I need. I'm not going to beg my own girlfriend to want me. That's fucking humiliating. You're fucked if you think I'm going to do that. And the fact that you're saying all this over text instead of just talking to me in person is wild. If this was really that serious, you would have said something before instead of making me feel like some rapist. She said, I didn't tell you yesterday because you scare me when you're mad and I knew you'd get upset, so I wanted to text you. He said,
Yo, these text messages are wild.
Oh, I forced my girlfriend into touching my dick and she's scared of me? Damn. She said, oh my God. He said, I don't know, this just sucks. Like, imagine you're in my position, your girlfriend tells you this, and suddenly your whole relationship just feels weird as fuck. But nah, it's fine. I'll just sit there questioning if my own girlfriend even wants me anymore. No big deal. And then she said, sorry, I cut this one off, but she ends it with saying, like, I just wanted to hang out sometimes. I'm sorry. He's saying, I knew when we started dating that you were younger, and I expected a little immaturity, but not like this. Just this whole thing is actually wild to me. You wait this long to bring it up and make me feel like a creep when I genuinely thought we were both into it. I can read your body language. I know you're into it. If it was really a problem, you would have said something earlier. Now I feel like you just want to get me in trouble or something. This is exactly why I should have just stuck to girls my own age. At least they actually want to be with me in every way, not just when it's convenient for them. Plus, they don't pull no I feel awkward shit. They actually enjoy it and they know how to communicate instead of throwing shit.
So what are you doing?
Like this at me out of fucking nowhere. She says, go date one of those girls then. I don't care. And then, oh God, he still continues.
Like they're both still going.
This is some real goofy ass shit for real. When we got together, everyone was telling me I was dumb for dating someone younger. My boys was clowning me. People I barely even fuck with was like, bro, why you messing with a little girl like that? She ain't gonna be on your level. And then I defended you. I defended us. I was out here telling people, nah, she different. She mature. She's not like these little girls.
Gaslighting.
She know. Oh, it's beyond gaslighting at this point. She's not like these little girls. She know what she want. But I guess they was right. Because look how you acted now. You really trying to sit here and make me feel like I've been pressuring you this whole time. Like I'm some kind of villain. When all I ever did was assume my own girl actually wanted to be with me. And now you're talking about it's awkward and I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. Like what the fuck is that even supposed to mean? You think if I was with someone my age, I would be dealing with this? Hell nah. Older girls know how to treat their man. They're not on some childish shit. They're not out here acting like intimacy some type of favor. Oh my God, it's just so much. He's like, I ignored all them people talking shit. I should have just listened. I should have just stayed with women who actually get me instead of trying to build with someone who's still on kid shit. You're not ready for a grown-ass man. She said, I don't even know what you're saying right now. Do you want to break up or what? He said, yeah, I do. You don't even get how relationships work, but I guess I should have expected this from someone who still doesn't know how to handle adult shit. But nah, it's cool. You do you. I just can't believe I wasted my time thinking you were mature enough for this. She says, okay. He said, I should have known it was going to end like this when your parents wouldn't even let me in your room without the damn door open or ever let you come to my crib. You come to my crib without them hovering like I'm some kind of threat. That was a sign right there. They knew you wasn't grown up for this shit. I just ain't want to see it. I really sat here and sorry, he's pissing me off. He's just going on for way too long. I really sat here and defended you to everyone, told them you was different, told them you was ready for something real, but cause you not, you still in some little kid timing, and that's cool. I ain't even mad no more. I just can't be with someone who make me feel like I'm asking for too much. I just want to be wanted by my own girl. Hope you figure out what you really want, but it ain't me. I'm good on this. And she just says, okay. Yeah, so she shared that, like she posted this on Reddit and she's like, about a month ago, I messaged my boyfriend saying how it felt like he expected me to do stuff for him every time we hung out and I didn't like it. And he went off on me and we broke up. And then today he texted me again after not talking for a while. I don't know if he's trying to get back together or whatnot, but I just want to know if I should text back.
Absolutely not.
Because I was overreacting or something.
Absolutely not. He's definitely manipulating, and I can't even say grooming because you groom better than that. I don't know what that was. That's just straight manipulation.
Girls his age, girls who are like 22, 23, know that he ain't shit. So he goes for girls who are younger.
And manipulates them to think he's better than he is.
And that's why he's saying like, oh, I thought you were mature. I thought you were.
Yeah, because that's what
she didn't say anything wrong.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. I get it. You want to get your dick wet every time, but it's not fair.
It's funny because in the beginning, like, well, maybe I was like 23, 24.
When you were dating a 16-year-old?
And I told this girl, yeah, I'm going to ignore that. And I told this girl, like, yo, listen, like, we don't have to have sex every time we see each other. Like, we can chill. And she was like,
no,
devastated. Which, from her perspective, I kind of understand.
He doesn't want me.
Exactly.
He's getting
fucking
it from somewhere else.
If he had thrown those in there, I'd have been like, okay, he's just insecure and, you know. But no, you didn't. You're just trying to manipulate this girl completely. And
I thought you were mature. I was trying to build with you. But you know what? Girls my age, please. Girls your age don't even want to look at you.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Yeah.
And you're here fighting.
Also, I'm sorry. I did not realize it was that crazy. Long. Jesus.
Fighting a 16-year-old to sleep with her. Like, buddy, you're begging. Relax.
Because he literally cannot
do
it's
better. Obvious. Yeah. Yeah.
She can, and I'm glad.
And like, he thought that she would have messaged him back in this time, and she didn't.
He was hoping, no, I am mature. Like, I can show
it's
you.
It's okay. It's fine. I was overreacting.
Yeah, like, I do want you.
Let me see you now.
Yeah. Like, you're right. Like, I can be mature. Let me show you how mature I can be.
And he's obviously just fucking her. Like, not even having sex. Like,
and, like, getting head, it sounds like.
Yeah. Like,
and he doesn't go down on her because he was like, it's weird because you're so young.
Buddy! Nigga! Like, yeah.
Like, What? Okay, let's get into listener question now. If you are out there,
like a listener question.
It felt no. Our listeners wouldn't go on and on that long.
Yeah, you're right.
But if you're out there listening or watching and you have a question or a story or anything that you want to share with us, we would love to hear from you. Go to thisquareroom.com. You can be anonymous if you want to. I don't think our person today is anonymous. Sorry, my phone locked.
Anonymous.
No. So this person is not anonymous. This submission is from Tony. And Tony, Tony with an I, says, "Hi, you guys. I'm pretty much at my wit's end with the dating pool.
Ugh.
I am a 28-year-old woman with several failed relationships under my belt, and they have all failed because I've reached my breaking point and finally left after being mistreated, cheated on, lied to, taken advantage of, you name it. It probably has been done to me. I don't know where or how to find a good quality man, and I'm not someone who can casually date. I will catch feelings, so I usually date with intention. Any advice on how to find a quality man?"
Don't. I say don't, as in don't go looking for a quality man. You do you, live your life, fulfill your goals, whatever it is that you personally have for yourself to do. You do that. And at the right time, the right type of guys who are willing to be at the level you're at will find you. But if you go out looking, guys will pretend to put their best foot forward. And that's only because they're wearing nice shoes that day. But when you look at their closet, that's the only nice shoe they have, and you'll never see it again. So at your wit's end with the dating pool at 28 sounds like everybody else. And yeah, I just think, just don't look. I
mean, homegirl from the last story was 16 and she's at her wit's end. So I mean, it only gets worse from here. Oh my God. What is there for 30s, 40s, 50s? I feel like once you get older, I honestly think the fuckboys probably get worse as you get older.
No,
and I say
they get
this
different.
But worse, because it's like, sir, you're in your 60s. I just feel like if you had like a failed relationship or marriage, you're kind of like in that mindset of like, oh, I don't want to settle down again. Like, I don't want to get back into that. But like the dating pool is so much, I don't know. I just feel like the men don't get better.
It's not the men, it's the age group that you're willing to date. So when you're older, in your late 40s, 50s, and that relationship or whatever doesn't work, you're not looking for another 50, 60-year-old. You're not gonna look.
I say late 40s.
And you're gonna find a younger guy, maybe 32, who seems mature and it feels great because the younger guy is not looking at your age. He's not making you feel old. He makes you feel young and all these beautiful things.
You make me feel so young. You make me feel like spring has sprung.
And I find it crazy that, like, it's not frowned upon for women to like to feel young. But if an older man was dating a younger girl, now it's considered kind of weird.
I think it depends on the age gap. It depends on the relationship. I don't think every relationship with an older man and a younger woman is nefarious. But I do think it more oftentimes than the opposite. Like when it's an older man with a younger woman, he
wants to feel young.
Right. But I'm saying the ratio of where that is something brewing, something sinister, as opposed to like an older woman with a younger man. Like usually there's more manipulation going on with the man.
What age group are we talking about?
I'm talking about like being in your 60s and dating someone in your 20s. Like sugar daddy level.
Really?
Like, I'm trying to control you. Like this man, he's going to grow up and try to date younger, like not this, like from the last text thread. He's the type because it's like, all right, like women my age can see through my bullshit. Women older than me know I ain't shit. So the ones younger think I got shit. So I'm going to act like, I'm hot shit, even though I'm not shit. I am a poet. Y'all heard that? That was off the top. My advice is to start being meaner to men. Mm-hmm. A lesson that I too am in the process of learning.
But what will that do for her dating pool?
It'll cut out the fat, cut out the trash, weed out.
It will cut out everybody, Joe.
No, the right one will stick around.
Absolutely not. The ones who are into that shit. Like if I'm flirting with a girl and she's being mean to me, I'm gonna fuck the shit out of you now.
Not mean for no reason. You treat the ones.
You just said be mean to men. That's all you said.
Be meaner to men. Yes, the ones who are worth it. Don't just continue being an asshole, but don't be doing what I do, giving people chance.
But she won't know that.
Right. So you don't give them the benefit of the doubt. You don't give them your time. You don't play with.
So then how do you get to the point where you're like, okay, I don't have to be mean
because they will continuously show you that they are what they're saying. They're for real. And then you're like, okay. And like you can slowly bring that down. But off the top, you got to be meaner. I feel like the men.
I disagree.
The men who have legitimately like loved me the most have been the ones where I'm just like, I don't treat you great. And I'm not mean, but it's just like, I'm like disinterested, like whatever. And they are just like little puppies. They're like, because I don't know what it is. And the ones that I'm like, I'll give you my heart. They're like, okay.
Yeah.
And smash it.
But you're not feeling the ones that you weren't feeling. And they're like, oh my God. And you're like, I'm not feeling this. So why be there if I'm not feeling this?
But that's due to personality, not due to how they're treating me.
But you're not feeling it. You're not feeling it, regardless of what it is. I think you just got to focus on you.
If you want to find someone who's of quality,
don't find nobody.
Will treat you
let them find you.
Well, let them find you, but don't give men the benefit of the doubt. They don't deserve it. Don't be nice to men who don't deserve it. If they've shown you that they are, worthy of that, then you can like let your guard down and be kind.
Don't let your guard down.
But don't let a little bit. Yeah, please. Never fully.
Yeah,
never ever.
Absolutely not.
Till the day they put you in the ground. All then.
Even then.
Beyond the grave.
Beyond.
Never let your guard down with men.
Absolutely not.
Because a man will sleep for 20 years and then the second you let your guard down, he'll sniff it out and act up. Don't do it. Girl, I'm telling you, be careful.
And you're still young, so you have a lot more heartbreaks to go through. She does.
What do you mean? Some people meet their soulmate by
Joe.
Teenage.
Yeah, but she just said it. She's been through it all. No matter what you can think of, she's probably been through it.
Right. So maybe that last one was her last one.
It wasn't.
How many did you say?
Plenty.
Oh, I heard 40 more to go.
No, plenty more to go.
That's why I was like, Des.
No, she had plenty more to go.
No.
Yeah.
Maybe one more, just for you to learn your lesson.
3.
I don't wish that on you, my good
I don't
sis.
wish it on you, but it sounds like you have 3.
Maybe 2.
Okay, fine. I'll give it 2. But the worst ones are the ones that are long. I
don't think these ones will be long. I don't think that she...
It would be years. At least 2 years minimum for both. Absolutely. Because she's trying to make it last.
But that's what I'm saying. Don't give them the benefit of the doubt. Don't do it. That's why I say 2 more. Because this next one, she's going to... Because I'm like, I've been you. I get it. I am you, girl. And it's like, you're going to be like, oh, I don't want to give them the benefit of the doubt. But then like when you're in it, you're like, maybe just a little doubt. Maybe just a little benefit. And then it's like, all right, shit, we're back where we started. And then that's going to end.
3 years have passed.
And then you're going to be like, okay, this next one I really won't. And then you're like, you know what I mean? And then I think you'll learn. And then that one will end. And I think the one after that, you're going to be like, guard fully up. And this man is going to be kind. He's going to be patient. He's going to be considerate. And you're going to be like,
he's going to be taken.
What?
He's going to be taken.
What do you mean?
He's going to be taken by somebody else, not her.
Stop being nice to these men. They don't deserve it.
Fact. Absolutely not.
If one of them is literally sitting here telling you, like, listen.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's a lot easier for us than it is for you guys to fuck up. Because for us, it's not an emotional thing. It's usually logic. If my feelings are hurt, I'm going to act on my hurt feelings. My dick is hard. I'm going to do a rub one out.
Or just let it.
No! No, that's not how it works.
Just let it pass.
That's not how it works. This is just pass, Joe.
That's the thing. And like, people don't believe me when I'm like, I don't masturbate. Although
No, I believe you.
well, you believe me, but a lot of people don't believe me. And like, I think it was last year.
Yeah, you
Maybe
tried.
the year before. Yeah, a couple times.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, all right. But like, it's been
Decades.
over a year since I've done it last.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And there have been a couple times where I'm like, oh man, like I'm really horny. And I'm like, oh, well.
It's been like, what, 12 hours for me?
Really? When do you got time when you got a new baby? What do you
I make the time.
You put him down for his nap?
I give 0 fucks now.
Burped, fed?
Like, me and girlfriend have gotten into fights about this because I don't care.
When I get those urges, like, I feel like for women, like, it can last days where you're just horny. It's crazy. But, like, for me, I'm like, why? I'm like, if I don't have, like, a partner to, like, help me, and I'm not just talking about, like, anyone, like, on the street, like, someone that I'm, like, seeing, I'm like, then I'm just gonna chill, and it'll pass, and I will distract myself with other things. That's good. And it's like, if it's really that bad, then you can like rub one out or do whatever, but
definitely rub one out.
I've been thinking about getting one of those rose toys. I've been saying it, but then I heard you can like I don't know, like women who do it too much.
Yeah.
Okay, tell me, I don't know, like
I would be glad to.
Okay. So thank you for writing it, by the way. But I've heard that women who use like dildos and vibrators often, like you can like physically change the appearance of your vagina.
I can believe that.
And I've also heard that you can kind of like not only just like desensitize, but like just like mash up your whole scenario.
Yes.
If you
desensitize is also a good word.
Yeah, but I'm talking about like when I say mashup, I mean like visually.
I can believe that.
So I was told by someone that this girl he was seeing, it was long distance, and she masturbates every night without fail. She has to. She uses I don't know, like either a vibrator or dildo or something like that. And she said that she took a picture of her own vagina before and after and showed him. I didn't see this picture. This is just like words that I'm hearing. I'm hearing it from a man. That's why I'm like, I don't know. But he said like her shit like visibly looked different. It looked like it's been
used
through
some stuff.
Yeah, like it just, which all vaginas are beautiful. They could just, but it's just like hers physically changed appearance.
I can understand that, but also like if they were having sex every day, it would still change appearance. So it's not necessarily the dildo. So for me, the sensation thing, it's like, I was explaining to a girl that I used to sleep with because we would use toys. And she had a toy, like a vibrator kind of toy that she liked to use in certain positions and stuff like that. Cool. It feels good. It feels good. And she was asking me, she's like, oh, like, does it bother you that sometimes when we have sex, like, I grab the toy? Because I brought it up before. And I was just asking to ask, because I don't know why you do things. Maybe you think I like, the feeling of, whatever. So she was just like, oh, it feels good for her. Like, sex feels good, but this is just an extra kick. And I'm like, yeah, I don't care at all. And I realize it's because she's used to using it on her own. So it's like sometimes when I have sex it's
like you like hit your own spots, like how to get yourself there quickly and efficiently. And
with that, it just helps some people. Like sometimes when I used to have sex, when like, okay, maybe an hour later I'll go masturbate. Like it's not because...
Is this after you've come to completion?
Yeah.
And you still
it's a feeling that you're like, like...
It's not the same?
Yeah, it's like a woman not getting the orgasm. You came, but you didn't have that orgasm. Okay. So you rub one out after, you're like, yes, that's what I needed.
Like that itch has been scratched.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So the sensation thing I understand, because now sex doesn't feel the same because you felt what can feel great and you can do it yourself.
The sensation thing I understand. Yeah. No, but I think it was more so like not even that the sensation isn't the same. It was like, oh, like I've been blasting my vibrator on high right on my clit.
On high.
So like now if a low setting or a hand,
it won't feel the same at all.
Right. Yeah. Because it's a little bit like desensitized. Yeah. Or like you're just so used to, like you can't really go back.
Exactly.
Yeah. because I was like, oh, like I want to get like a rose toy, and like
I couldn't see you using it often at all. I could see you maybe trying it once and be like, oh my God. Oh,
the reviews, man. Women are like,
they love it.
2 minutes and like that's all you need. And that's all I want. You know, like minutes. Real quick.
I think you should get the other one first. You know the one that people used to be at restaurants and the guy would control it and stuff like that?
I guess.
I've tried one of those too. Those are so cool.
Yeah.
I was at work and I was like, zoop, zoop. And like,
I would try one of those. I think my hesitancy is that like, I feel like just a straight vibration against my whatever is not.
No, it's not straight.
They have the ones that just go on the outside and it like vibrates against your clit, and they have ones that go inside.
Yeah.
I feel like that. I don't think I like. I'm gonna be walking around like I have like shit in my pants.
No, it's like a. Trying to find something.
It's like thin.
It's oval shaped. It's like a little bitty egg.
Okay.
Like it's not big at all. It's not like. Ugh!
But I think
it's like. Bloop.
On average, the average woman, your G spot is like maybe like 2 inches in. So it has to be like. I'm assuming it has to like hit the G spot.
I think it's the way it's shaped.
Because I don't want anything if it's just gonna be in there to be in there.
Yeah. It's like, hard to explain. But the one that you control is like that. But I would say you should get that one over the rose.
I just heard the roses. Like it's honestly the reviews, because you've been seeing it for years now. But like I've
seen it in real life.
No. I mean like seeing it around.
Oh,
it's been a thing for years. Yeah. But like it's apparently quite tried and quite true. Yeah. So I don't know. All right, well, we'll see.
Zoop zoop.
Before we You good?
That's what I used to do with the toy.
Yeah, I don't think that wouldn't like if I like jumped, it's because it's like
No, that's what it is at first.
Yeah, no, I don't think I'd ever be like
there's songs, people play songs.
Please.
Joe, try one.
I really don't think so.
Because for you, like...
Because I know what I like, and I don't think I like that.
The rose is like, you're trying to find it. You're like, what are you talking about? So, yeah, the rose is... It looks like a rose, obviously.
Yeah.
And it
has like a little hole in the top, right?
Yeah. And you're using it to find the perfect spot on the clitoris.
Yeah.
That feels good.
Yeah.
So you're just moving around with your hand, and then when you find it, it's like, okay, yeah.
Right, but remember, as a woman, I would be able to find my spot. Yeah, that's fine.
And then that's it. That's so boring.
You don't understand the power of a woman's orgasm. That's just not boring at all.
No, I mean like boring. Like, oh, fuck yourself.
No, I don't want that. Oh God, no.
I want to see one of the live action, the machines, the penis machine. I don't know what they're called. I want to see one live.
Did I tell you a few weeks ago I went to a sex shop with...
No, you didn't tell me so.
Okay. I went with...
Friends?
Yes.
Okay.
3 other women.
Mm-hmm.
And one of them I've met a couple times. Great. Really like her.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't know she got down like that.
Mm-hmm.
So we're, walking around like, oh, look at this. And there was like the machine. And
the one I'm talking about. Or is it the one you sit down on?
The one that you sit on.
And it has the bumps.
I don't know. I think like you strap a dildo to it. I don't know. But like the one we saw, it was like a sit on, like throw your leg over machine. Mm-hmm. And she's like, oh, like I got like one of these like the other day. Like I haven't tried. I know. I was like, and like I did not see that coming from this girl. So I was like, oh, I'm out of my league here. Like, what am I doing in this? And the other 2 were a couple. So I was like... Okay. But she said she like recently bought it, but like hasn't taken it out of the box. But I'm like, you don't just jump to that out of nowhere.
No,
like you got
you have
a
toys.
bunch of
you
shit.
have toys, yeah.
And then my other friends, like they're telling me, because we're looking at some of these butt plugs and they're glass, and I'm like, ooh, no, like that looks like it's not gonna be good. And they're like, oh, trust me. And I'm like, I would just feel like the glass would break. And they're like, no.
The glass ones are
and
smoother.
what you gotta do, you gotta pop it in the freezer for a bit first, and it feels amazing. And I'm like, I'm learning so much about these friends. Like, what? I mean, I'm used to being the most, like, inexperienced one in the room.
This was like, woo.
But, like, I thought I was given a little more, like, spicy, and I am not. I think because I feel like I've come a long way for me.
Yeah.
But I forget that
other people have been on this journey.
When they were like teenagers.
Yeah. Yeah. The first time that I've seen like I had a threesome and a girl used a strap-on the next girl, I was like
I've never seen that in person.
Seeing it in person,
I've never had a threesome. Yeah,
is crazy, and like it's funny to watch women feel the power of having a penis, because the girl who had the strap-on, her mood just like changed. She was just like, "Yeah, you like this? Yeah." I'm like, whoa, you guys are going at it. Woo-hoo!
I've had multiple men tell me that they think that I would enjoy going down on a woman because of like the feeling of like, ooh, like I'm making her feel all this pleasure.
Absolutely not. Joe would be like, oh God, it's in my nose.
Oh, it's that messy? I guess it is, yeah.
And like, if you're gonna do it like neatly, be like, okay, are you ready?
I'd let a girl go down on me though.
Yeah, you would. You would enjoy that thoroughly.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Over the moon. Yeah.
Oh.
You'd be grabbing her hair and all. Yeah.
And then she'd be like, all right, my turn. I'm like, ooh,
look at the time. On that note, ladies and gentlemen, see you next time.
No, because I am a pleaser in the bedroom, so I'd want to. I feel like I would be nervous about like, because like I've never done that, and I'd be like, oh, it's probably gonna be like terrible. My only like instinct would be like, oh, like do what would feel good for you, or just like take direction. But like I think I could. I don't know if I'd like it or not, but
there's a girl.
I think what they're saying is like the like I would like that feeling of power of like, oh, like I'm making her feel this way, like, you know.
I still don't see it.
I don't know. These are just people who know me and like their observation.
Because even like a girl who's never done it before, when I was present when she was gonna do it for the first time, I told her, I'm like, just make love to it. That's it. Like, you'll start kind of like licking it like it's an ice cream or something, but just like make love to it. Like, don't think about what you're doing, just do it. And I'm looking at her do it like, this wasn't your first time, you lied. She's like, no, you told me that. I'm like,
but I feel like it doesn't have to be as like messy and slobbery as men, because men will actually go
eat that shit.
No, and it like I'm like that doesn't like
when I say in your nose, that's only if the person's on your face, Joe.
That doesn't like no. I think as a rookie, please go on your back, ma'am. I don't want to be drowning in fluids. Yeah, as a rookie,
that makes it easier for you.
What?
If you have no choice but to.
Oh God, I need a choice. I need to.
I choose peace.
I need to pull away if when and if necessary. I can't just be out here. No, what?
Yeah.
But I don't know. Hey, Pride Month's coming out, so.
Is it? When is it? June? July?
June.
Oh, I don't know these things. There's so much I don't know.
I did have that girlfriend that one time.
Oh yes, for that time.
I don't think I've ever talked about her on the podcast.
You did.
I did? Mm-hmm. We've talked about it. Have I talked about her on the podcast?
Mm-hmm. But you didn't refer to her as your girlfriend, so they might think we're being serious.
I'm being sarcastic.
Yeah,
No.
Yeah.
I did not have a girlfriend.
Yeah.
Bless you. Bless you. Bless you. Bless you. Bless you. Oh, man.
Thank you. Normally
No.
3 come.
I was trying to chase it away.
No, I know you are. Thank you.
Yeah. Isn't that weird? Like, they say but it happens. Like, I do it with my mom all the time, and she does it with me. And, like, sometimes we're like, no, please, I really need to just sneeze. Like, don't. But, like, there's, like, a psychological thing, like, where someone says bless you before you sneeze. It just kind of, like, chases it away.
Oh, that's
it's gone.
Cute.
Yeah.
Blessings received.
Well, you said normally it's 3, so maybe I got rid of 2 of them.
Yeah,
I should have said it a couple more times. But I think I said it like 5 times. I'm like, this has to be enough.
Not for me.
Yeah, clearly. Okay. Oh, no. I remember what I was going to ask you. All right, we'll make it quick. So, you know, Alicia Keys is married to Swiss Beats.
Yes.
But she recently revealed, hold on. He revealed that she once turned down a $9 million gig, $9 million and a blank check for a 9-minute performance just to spend time with him.
That's fucking adorable.
He said even 100 million wouldn't have changed her mind. Their time together comes first.
Absolutely. That's
and
sweet
all
as
I
fuck.
have to say is that's not sweet.
That's sweet as fuck.
That's not sweet.
That's sweet as fuck.
Because
if
9 minutes, we could spend the rest of the time together.
If they
what?
didn't have the money and they were people who were like, nah, money first, I understand. People like us would say, what the fuck? You better take that
Maybe
gig.
if I was a billionaire, if I was a multimillionaire, I'm still taking the
No,
9 million
man,
and the
they're
blank
happy.
check.
They're happy.
100 million could have 100 million.
Joe, they're happy.
If you have 50 million in the bank right now, you're not taking another
Joe,
100.
For example, if I have $50 million in the bank right now,
They're happy. They're
and
stupid.
I get a call to, let's say, go to a city that's half an hour away to do something for less than an hour. If I'm happy not taking the money, I'm happy. When you're happy, you're happy. I think they truly are
Would your
happy.
girlfriend not like, let's make a day of it. Like, I'll do this gig. It'll
Yeah,
be
see, I don't wanna
9
do all
minutes.
that. No.
We can go together right after we go out for dinner. We'll make it, we'll do a whole thing.
No.
It'll be nice. I know we wanted to spend our time and I'll be working for a little bit, but like it's really quick. And like, I'm going to treat you to whatever you like. We'll drop $100,000 on
No, that's nice.
whatever
That
you
sounds
want
lovely.
because I can.
I hear you. That sounds lovely.
But,
that sounds lovely.
but
if it was the other way around and my girl is Alicia Keys, Alicia Bloodclot Keys, no one. Absolutely. I love this woman. Absolutely.
I'm looking at you like that because I'm like,
Yeah, I mixed in a little bit of Ray Charles in there. Or Stevie.
No, it's not that. Like, you're not a singer, but you're not that tone deaf. So I was wondering why you were singing so off key.
Oh, because I don't have headphones on.
I think we're gonna end the episode here. Just know I would take the money, and if my partner, if we're dating, and you're like, oh, like I had this gig, but I chose to spend time with you, divorce, and I'm taking half. I'm gonna take that 9 million.
Maybe they got into something years ago where it's like, that was the thing they were doing.
To each his own. Good for
I like
them.
that. That's cute shit.
Not for me.
That's cute shit.
Hell nah.
That's cute shit. I need my girl not to go to church to spend time with me. I can't go. I'm not allowed.
Des, where can they find you?
You can find me in the pits of hell. You can find me on Instagram at DesiD18.
And you can find me on Instagram at Jonelle Wilson and on TikTok at Jonelle.Wilson. You can find the podcast on TikTok, Instagram, and X at This Square Room. I was going to say Jonelle Wilson again. This Square Room. Find us on everything. Don't forget to tell a friend.
To tell a friend. I was still singing No One in My Head.
Come on,
I'm still singing
brother.
No One in My Head, Joe.
Brother.
I'm Joe.
You didn't have my back at the beginning of this
Alicia
episode.
Bloodclot Keys.
And you didn't have my back at the end. So, hey, something's never changed. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you next Tuesday.